Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a hologram, cyberpunk hologram like this with the help of grease pencil and with the help of shader, and we're going to make a nice animation about this. Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a hologram. So right now I'm just playing around with the GeoNode and I'm not satisfied with the shader. The shader is very simple, just using one material. Okay, just use one material like a red material, but it's not too like a cyberpunk-ish. So what I'm gonna do is to make it from scratch. And in order to get that sort of like a glass effect, you have to use a very special node called Fresnel node. Basically just a reflection, okay, just using some sort of reflection to give it impression that is like a transparent. So I'm going to like a hollow material here, and what I'm going to do is to first like zoom out a little bit, okay, and let's just go to the render view, so got like a more realistic lighting. Right now principal BSDF, we don't need that X, delete it, and what I'm going to do is to add a Fresnel node. So Fresnel, okay, so just we got like a fact to let's add a mix shader to mix things up. Okay, mix shader, okay, got it here. Shader, hopefully we can like mix it this way, fact to fact. Okay, and we got first let's just choose a hollow. Okay, I'm choosing the hollow here right now. Okay, hollow. Yes, cylinder. Am I using the correct material? Okay, doesn't really matter. Let's just finish this. Like a transparent. We're gonna make it transparent. BSD shader here. Make a emission as well. Let's make it here. I believe if it still shows something like this, it's not in the correct material, maybe. Okay, I know. The material is set by the GeoNode. Sorry about that. So I'm going to make it like a hollow. And so yeah, so the in GeoNode material they'll like override the material. So like you can't even override the shape. So you have to like apply that. Right now I got this like hollow material. It's just some crazy extrude mesh. Doesn't really matter here. So let's go to the shading, and we got the not red, the hollow. Okay, and then we can add a specific noise. Okay, we add a noise texture here, and what I'm going to do is to apply the noise. So right now the noise texture, if you like apply that directly, you just give you like just a shadowy effect. Okay, so if I like a plug it IR, okay, it's just get some like random noise. It doesn't really matter that much, but if you add a color ramp, you can add in a specific color inside here. Okay, so you can change the color, I believe, and color fab, yeah, and yeah, the result is not good enough. So what I'm going to do is to like make it really like a darker out, something like that. Okay, that's definitely a pretty interesting noise. Okay, so basically, oh, I got it. I got the like a really big one here. So the noise texture just to get, if I just zoom it down, it will be too much. Okay, without something like this. Okay, so that's more like just the noise. Okay, just the noise here. So I believe I need to like make this whole cylinder a little bit I can scale it really scale it down, because right now the noise texture just got it like too much. I'm gonna scale it down as well. Let's just scale it down, way scale down. Okay, clearly I'm not like shrink it down enough. Let's just shrink it way down. Maybe let's just go to select the cylinder and go to the M panel. See the dimension here. So maybe the dimension is good enough, but why did the texture, the noise texture is still not good enough? Oh my gosh, I might need to just undo that. Okay, just undo that. Go to the shading, and yeah, let's look at the texture here. Ooh, maybe because of the geometry node, I need to actually apply that geometry node, because I got offset that too many times. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy like this. So I'm not going to set the material here. So just delete this node and just directly connect it here. Okay, and just got a modifier applied. I believe that will solve our problem. Let's go layout here. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to go to the shading node. Okay, because everything is applied, so you can actually change the noise texture to a degree that you like. Okay, and of course, not necessarily be linear. You can make it constant. It will be more outstanding. Okay, but I believe the linear can also do its work. Okay, right now I think this is good. The noise texture is very useful. If you look at my previous experiment with making of fire, like anime style fire, I use this as well. Right now it doesn't show much, but here comes the magic part. You can use this alpha clip. Okay, if you use alpha clip, it's just clip it out, so everything let me just show you the opaque. Everything is the black part will be clipped out. It's like a clipping mask in Photoshop. Okay, so if you watch my Photoshop for digital artists, you know that this is a very common used way of doing things. So alpha clip, okay, it will be something like this. Alpha hash, yeah, you just get a really a dotted edges. You can do that as well. If you're aiming for a painterly style, okay, this should be something like this. Really interesting. And you can but you need to go to the rendered mode in order to do that. So if that is the style you're aiming for, you can do that as well. So I'm going to choose the surface to a background color, something like that, and change it. Right now let's just do HDR, because that's that. I still want to keep this a Shanghai style like this. Okay, and but by the way, let's go back here. I'm not going to use alpha hash. I want to use alpha blend, to get a unique style. Not only have original edges, but also have some kind of a flickering transparency sort of thing. And shadow, we can use alpha hash, so it got a shadow as well. Let me just this can put huge strain on your computer. Okay, right now I believe my computer is going crazy, moving really slowly. So just you have been warned. Okay, it's just put a lot of strain on your computer, and I believe my computer is okay, am I still recording? Okay, hopefully I'm still recording. Okay, I'm going to zoom it out and press N to get rid of this rendering and go back here, so I can get this. I don't know what is this right now, just a very interesting style. rendering. Okay, but there's no way cyberpunkish. So what I'm going to do is to adjust a little bit more. I believe I can, let's just get rid of this to just default timeline. Alright, I believe I can do something like this. Let's just go here so I can get like a quicker rendering. And let's go to the shading, and it's really so I believe it's like Control and T, something like that. Okay, I got a rendering node, and right now the rendering node will give you the freedom to adjust the the flickering effect. Okay, so for example, you want a like a layered horizontally flickering effect. You can do something like just to change everything to 0 here. Okay, so it would be like a layered flickering effect, as you guys can see, like a horizontal layer and layer. Okay, I believe I just got really stuck here. And of course you can change the scale, so it kind of like a rotating down a little bit. And I believe I can use this to make some part of this disappear. Can I just go to this mode to make it like quicker? Okay. Yeah, I don't want everything to disappear, so maybe something like this. And I'm going to increase the scale a little bit, so the noise will like going down. And I believe the noise can be make even more outstanding by something like this. Okay. Yeah. So something like this. And here comes to a trick that I learned from YouTube, and just add 2 Frizzle here. So I'm going to just duplicate this Frizzle node here, and maybe 1.05, just above 1 a little bit. And what I'm going to do is to add in another mix, just a converter mix. I believe that will do. You can float, vector. I believe I can like a mix color as well, so I can mix the color 1 and color 2. Okay, and I think this will really put strain on my computer. So fat to color 1, and also I can put this Frizzle fact to 2. Yeah, sorry, to B. Okay, and then we got like an output results. Okay, so the result will go to the mix shader. Hopefully, finger crossed this will work to the fact here, so it can okay, got some sort of a mixed effect. I believe yeah, the factor mixed color. Yeah, let's test this a little bit by increase the factor. Okay, so it's like this will have more weight or less weight. Okay, let's increase this. Okay, this will give you like a rough shape. So if you okay, something like this. All right, and you can increase the factor here. Okay, you can't like get too much of the later one, so maybe just do this one. Okay, and let's go to the rendered to see the result. Okay, pretty good. By the way, I believe I can change the color here. Okay, and emission, let's change it to somewhere here. Just to give you like a hint of things. Okay. Okay, something like that. Okay, so it's just my experiment on this. Yeah, based on some of the YouTube tutorials. The result is kind of okay, but not as satisfactory as like a previous experiment. So it's not like the girls' experiment, and I believe it's got a huge strain on my computer. So I have to, stop recording for now and see whether all this is recorded or not. Alright guys, so previously, I made a mistake by, adding too much of the modifier. So the experiment kind of failed, but what I'm going to do is to, keep the shader, but using like different geometry node to dealing with this. Okay, so I'm going to like focus on this, and so I'm going to like delete this. Okay. But using a very like a simple geometry node, so you can get that effect. I'm going to get a UV sphere, okay, and UV sphere I got like a different like faces, okay, and so you can just decrease the segment just to make things like a simpler, okay. And maybe just as a same, just a 10 by 10, okay, just to make it like a really simple. Maybe adding a little bit, okay, something like that, and 15 or 16. Okay, let me just use like D4 16. Go to the geometry node, and we can new a geometry node, adding modifier. And we can shift and A get a just extrude mesh. Okay, it'll be something like this. It's really interesting because you can transform this. Let's search transform geometry. Okay, after you have done this like extrusion, and you can translate Z axis, something like that. Just to change the position. You can rotate and you can scale. I'm going to do is to scale a Z-axis. So I'm going to like zoom it up a little bit. Okay, so scale that X-axis. I can get like a grenade sort of thing. It's really interesting. Okay, and of course I can change the offset. So I can not too much, just something like this. I can like make a sort of grenade. And change it like an X-axis, something like that. Doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is to make a just a 1 by 1 by 1, and then of course I'm going to apply the shading here. So hopefully it can work. The holo, okay. So this time my computer is not stuck, so it's a good start. And what I'm going to do is to use 2 Fresnel as well. And right now it's just give me a color like this. Okay, let me just decrease the scale a little bit. Okay, maybe just scale from 1. See the result. Okay, we not seeing a significant changes here. So Fresnel 2 frag and then output. Okay, I'm going to change the color. Okay, just to here. So noise, blend, and hashed. Okay, and maybe tilt this a little bit, maybe to a different back color. Okay. So if I do something like this, I can't do like a really dark, so I have to do like a really bright. Maybe something like this, and then I can adjust here. But the color ramp mainly is big, yeah, just for the noise. So I don't think there's a point of doing all that. So I'm going to just make it okay, maybe hue to 1. Okay, this will to 0. Okay, and change until I'm satisfied with the noise. The scale, okay, the scale is like horizontally. I don't want that. I'm going to change that to okay, let's change that to X as well, but Y is 0, so let's change the scale so that like a front, I don't want that, so maybe that. Okay, and I change the scale, yeah, give this this effect, pretty good. Let's go to front view and change the scale so we can get this effect, pretty good. I'm going to make it something like this, and the factor, okay, maybe something like this. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like the style I'm aiming for. So yeah, pretty interesting. And of course, you can apply this texture to like a different thing. So instead of adding mode, let's add Suzanne, just to make things interesting. I can just click this and choose the holo. Okay, and yeah, a little bit transparent holo effect. I believe this works in Eevee but not too well in Cycle. Okay, let's go back to shading and look at our Suzanne. Okay, the factor, I want like a more like a noise effect. Okay, and a nice roughness scale. Okay, I believe I can get something like this. Get a little bit noise like this, and really 2D doesn't really matter that much. If you like change that 2D, it's just like decrease this scale. And make this like a ruffled a lot of but right now let's just stick to 1. Texture coordinates, yeah, location, I believe I can change the location. Don't really matter that much. Rotation, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so what about here? So if I do too much, well, you go I like aiming for a tune sort of effect. Like this is like really low. Oh, 1.05, that's good. I can like increase that. Yeah, this is interesting stylized effect. And the color, you can change the color as well. So it'll be like tilted color. I can cyberpunkish should be like this color. Emission, you can change the emission as well. Maybe reddish, something like that. So we get like a tune shape. And here the factor, decrease this a little bit. Okay, and I believe I can change the scale. It really depends on you. Okay, so so for example, if I decrease the scale or increase this like here, okay, I get something like this. Yes, yeah, I don't want to change the detail, just want to change the scale. So okay, I think you can even got a driver, so you can get this sort of flickering effect. Okay, the Suzanne is good. This maybe it's a lot complex for the effects to show. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like a transparent effect, but not too hologram. Let me edit that as well. Okay, after a few minutes of play around with this, I believe I need to increase emission stress. So it's more like like a illuminating. Maybe just increase that to like a yellowish or something like that. And oh yeah, and here, and the whitest area. Just increase this so it got some sort of like a noise around, okay, and okay, increase a little bit so it can have some sort of the shape, though not too much. Okay, so that's more like it. That's more like it. If you go this, will be like a too crazy of the noise. You don't want that, and the scale of the noise maybe just like a decrease a little bit, and yeah, just decrease that a little bit, maybe increase that. I think that really depends on your style, whatever thing that you want it to actually be. Okay, maybe just tilt, then I can like move this by change the randomness. And I'm going to like change this as well. So if I adding this, it will be like a highlight a little bit. If you just go that, it will be completely that. Okay, so mix, color mix, float vector simply won't work. So I have to be color. What about like a multiply? Can I do this? Lighten. Okay, maybe just to mix things. Okay, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. And maybe make some animation out from this. And I'm going to use grease pencil to get the outline more, yeah, outstanding. As you may already watch my previous video, I use grease pencil a lot, and a thing that I love to use is to use the random noise modifier effect, I believe. Yeah, sorry, it should be the modifier here, and I just add the Shift and A and grease pencil scene line art to all the thing, and I can add in like increase this because I like a extended glow effect. So I've got the line black. Okay, I changed material from black to maybe really light purple, something like that. Okay, I'm going to get like a purple, and I can just go to effect. Maybe not something like this. 200 blur. I can blur this. Yeah, pretty good. And I can colorize glow as well. Oh my gosh, that's okay. This glow color is pretty good. Opacity not. Okay, transparent glow. It's pretty good glow. Alright, luminous color. Okay, maybe just luminous. Pretty good. And maybe size to 500. Just glow like crazy. Sample glow under. Yeah, can I go under? Nothing changed too much. Color pixelate rain. Oh my gosh, that's pretty interesting. 300 minus 300. And blur this thing as well. Okay, so gets a really cyberpunkish look, and I like to add a noise modifier, so it can, you know, randomly generate noise. The position, let's increase that. Okay, and the strength, increase that thickness, increase noise scale. Okay, something like that. Noise seed. You can like generate all sort of thing. Right now, let's just leave it here. So, got this like a flashing effect. I believe I can even increase the line art. Okay, we just increase the line art modifier thickness. Okay, decrease opacity a little bit. Okay, and I can also move the not shading. Okay, it's the shading. I can go to the, so then here I can add a I believe I can use the here as a sort of a generator to add keyframe and then like make it flickering. And by the way, if you think the effect is not too good, I think it may be because I like set the whole setting too bright. You can just disable the whole background, or you can decrease the strength, so everything just become darker. I mean like this, and yeah, got this like a Shanghai background. Right, I believe I can like rotate this thing. Okay, I'm going to go to the camera view, and I'm going to got the camera view, something like here. Just you know, something like this. I rotate this. Okay, I'll like you'll got like Shanghai like scenery here. Okay, change it a little bit. I believe we got like we got that here. So hopefully I can just go to this angle. Okay, pretty good. And I'm going to rotate this. Okay, just to rotate. Okay, make it here. Nice. I think this is transparent. You can like see through this. Okay, pretty good. And if I play this animation and get this kind of like a effect like this, okay, but clearly the like flickering effect is not okay. I'm going to play around with keyframe. Let's go to save this. I think maybe this experiment will work. And I'm going to go to the shading. Okay, go to the view here, and I'm going to add in some part of a keyframe. So maybe the of course you can use I to add keyframe. So like using this as a keyframe. Scale. Okay, I can use scale as well. Just adding a lot of randomness to here. Can I add this to keyframe? Yeah, you don't have any of the keyframe. This we can add this. Okay, factor is a mixing factor, so if you like it, Okay, we can do this. We can do this. So can I add this as a keyframe? Yeah, we can. And yeah, I add a lot of things to the keyframe. So hopefully this can help me to randomize things. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I just learned another trick. Is by selecting all this thing that you want to add a random list here, as well everything like inside here, and we can go to the graph, I believe, like the sequence animation graph editor. Okay, we can go to the graph, so we can add a random noise here, and we can add in a noise modifier. I'm going to choose this scale, and okay, I'm going to add a little bit of noise modifier. I normalize this, okay, and let's test this out. Okay, okay, I can see this line is kind of moving. It's not moving too much. Okay, it's not moving too much. So I'm going to like increase the strength. Okay, and let's see the result. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go back to layout. I think it's render. Let's just go back to EV just for a quick rendering. I think cycle already pretty good. EV is kind of okay, but not as impressive as cycle, and but clearly it's working. It's working. Already pretty yeah, pretty love this setting already. Okay, I believe if you got like more computational power, you can choose here. Okay, you can render, I don't know, maybe just a few frames of animation. Okay, pretty good. I believe if you like switch off the strength completely, you'll be even better. Add a little bit. About adding a little bit of warmth. Tilt doesn't really matter. Let's change it to a this. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, I believe I can use the setting by using the random noise. Okay, so I can get. All right, I just you know, deselect the things. So what I'm going to do is to like go to the shader editor, select the Suzanne and this. Okay, select this too, without select the line art, of course, and select everything in here. So I can go to the graph editor, and I can also add random noise to the default value scale noise texture, I believe. Okay, I already add that. What about the XYZ? I change this as well. Okay, I believe I already add this. Yeah, what about different modifier? Cycle limits, generator, expand order coefficients. Okay. Okay, got like the noise, exponential, I got something like this. So if I don't use this, and if I use this, again, this is just a different setting that you can try out. Right now, let's just go to the shader. I want to play with a little bit more with the color right now. The emission maybe just like a pinkish, so more consistent. Pinkish but lighter, something like that, or maybe, yeah, I think bluish give me a really interesting feeling. So I'm going to make it tilted blue, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, so it's a little bit transparent. Maybe something like this, and let's test it out. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. I believe if I like using the render, the result will be much better. So let's try render a few frames of animation. Okay, I changed the like the position and size a little bit. So I placed the cube like beneath it, and Suzanne here, and change the lighting to the background a little bit, just to change the strength. So of course I'm not using like super crazy HDRI. So yeah, and I just like render 16 frames. So just want to test the result. Okay, so I believe that we already rendered this, so I can view animation. So where is my animation? So here. See the result? Okay, pretty cool. Right, this is our animation. Okay, kind of like a cyberpunk Suzanne, hologram sort of a cyberpunk Suzanne. Pretty cool. So yeah, another experiment. I think this is pretty cool. I might be able to use that in my manga or my animation. Okay. So yeah, hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, that's totally okay. Just leave a comment, say what you don't like it. If you like it, please give me a thumb up. Okay, I really put a lot of time. And by the way, I made this while I'm streaming. So if you want to like a chat, hang out, you just to check out the notification. Okay, if I'm streaming, record the whole like working process. So another computer, I just I put a computer here, so for streaming, the other computer here for record the tutorials, experiments, something like that. And so if you you chat, I will just check this computer and chat the type a little bit. Okay, so if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to join the live, and you can DM me or email me. Okay, so yeah, thanks again, bye.